gentlemen, welcome to Stockton University and Jerry Matthews Court for today's Game 1, the Stockton Classic between Stockton University and Widener University. At this time, we ask you to please rise for the playing of today's national anthem. The NCAA and Stockton University promote good conduct by student athletes, coaches, staff, and spectators.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year and Happy Holidays to you and yours. We are live here today from Stockton University on the heart of campus at the Stockton University Sports Center, bringing you a rejuvenated Stockton Classic here. 2 days of great basketball action. First game coming up today. We got our Stockton Ospreys taking on the Widener Pride, and then later tonight we will have Christopher Newport taking on our friends from down the expressway, the Rowan Profs. As always, I am your color commentator. I'm your play-by-play commentator too, Andrew Daly, bringing you all the action here today and tomorrow. 4 games, 4 great games of college basketball action. We're going to start tonight with Widener and Stockton. Starting lineups for Widener. Widener comes in coached by head coach Chris Caridio, he's in his 20th season. They come in with a 2-7 overall record on the year. Number 1, guard 6'4" from Ocean City, Corey Sagich. Number 3, a 6'2" guard from Egg Harbor Township, J. Nelly Reyes. Number 10, a 6'2" guard from Laurel, Maryland, Miles Bright. Number 11, a 6'2" guard from Absecon, New Jersey, Dylan Schlattler. And number 35, a 6'6" guard from Egg Harbor Township, number 35, Emmett Kane. You would think that I was introducing the Stockton team with that Widener lineup, but a lot of South Jersey flavor there in the starting 5 for the Pride. Starting lineups here for Stockton here tonight. Number 0, a junior guard, 6'3", Justin Harper. A senior forward, number 1, 6'5", Tavon Gaither. A junior guard, 6'4", from Lindewald High School, number 10, Eric Campbell. A 5'10" junior guard from Camden Catholic, number 12, Andrew Crawford. And rounding out the starting 5 for Stockton is a 6'4" sophomore from Florida Christian, sunny Miami, Florida, number 23, Charlie Bell. Charlie Bell dropping a career high last game against Albright, 15 points, and we'll talk about that a little bit later as we get into the action here. Again, South Jersey well represented on both of these rosters here tonight. Should be a great action-packed game here between these two rivals. They don't always get to play, but when they do, it's usually a pretty well-contested matchup. So get going here in just a second. And like I said, after this one, we have Christopher Newport, who's a powerhouse in their own right, taking on Rowan. Last time out, Stockton was victorious. They won the consolation matchup of the Albright College Doubletree Holiday Tournament, 102-94 in overtime. Justin Harper led the way for Stockton with 21 points in that one. Eric Campbell had 20 points. We mentioned Charlie Bell with a career-high 15 points, and Devin Johnson with 13 points. We're underway here, and Stockton controls the possession early. at Jerry Matthews Court. Big weekend on tap. We got a reunion for that 2009 team from Stockton that went to the national championship and ultimately wound up losing. But the 2009 team will be in attendance here. Some of them I've seen are here tonight, but they'll be honored here tomorrow at the game. That 2009 team went 30-3 on their way to a national runner-up. It's Bell that'll pull up from the early three, doesn't get it to fall. Stockton trying to keep it in play, and they're not able to do so. We mentioned Stockton played in that Doubletree Holiday Tournament up at Albright College. They won the last game against Albright 102-94. They wound up dropping the first contest back on December 29th. They lost to John Carroll 106-81. John Carroll laying it on pretty thick on Stockton up at Albright. Nice cut there, and number 3 goes up with it for Widener. That'll be Janelli Reyes, the 6'2 junior from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Reyes on the year shooting 66.7% from the free throw line. Gets the first one to fall. First points are had here at Stockton University, and it goes to Widener. Reyes hits them both, lifting that season average. It's Campbell with it for Stockton, being guarded by Reyes. Ball gets kicked, and it looks like it's going to stay in Stockton's direction. Referee's going to talk about it and change their mind, and it's going to go to Widener. Schlattler that'll handle the inbound. Schlattler coming into this one, averaging 4.8 points per game. Gets the ball to Reyes, showing some fancy moves early on the dribble, guarded by Eric Campbell. Over to Schlattler, excuse me, that's number 35. That's Emmett Kane. Kane, the 6'6 redshirt junior from Egg Harbor. Nice shot there. Miles Bright able to drop that one for 2, and Widener jumps out to a quick 4-point lead here.
30-second timeout taken by Stockton.
Coach Bittner and his Stockton team will take 30 seconds to kind of reconvene and regroup and get their wits together. Widener coming into this game 2-7 overall. They last played back on December 30th. They were at Swarthmore College. That was a 91-80 loss for this Widener Pride team. Widener's last win came back on December 3rd at Immaculata, a 91-77 victory. And their first game against Penn State Abington, they were victorious 96-68, but other than that, that's their only 2 wins on the ledger so far this year. It's Harper with it, over to Bell. Bell goes up with it. Couple rolls off the rim and gets it to fall. Defender trying to set the charge there, but no foul called, and it'll be Widener with it here. That's Schlattler with the dribble, gets it over to number 10. That's Bright. Bright back to Reyes. Reyes with it, looking for something to do. He'll take it himself. He goes up, doesn't get anything. Little contact down there, no whistle, and Crawford will be on the move here for Stockton. Crawford throws the brakes on, kicks it out to Harper for 3, and he's able to hit it. And a quick lead change here as Stockton, there's a quick turnover as well, so Stockton takes the ball and see what the discussion is here on the floor. And there seemed to be an issue with the shot clock. Nice crowd on hand here so far tonight, Friday evening. School is not in session, but we do have, like you said, a lot of local flavor here. A lot of South Jersey players, a lot of New Jersey players on all of these rosters here. And like you said, decent attendance here so far for this early kickoff of the rejuvenated Stockton Classic. This will be Gaither with it. Gaither last time out had 7 points, 3 rebounds, turns the ball over. Gets it to Schlattler for Widener. Schlattler gets it to Reyes, who puts up a 3 near corner. That's good to go. And Widener able to take over a lead. Reyes coming into that one shooting only 12% from three-point land, so not typically his shot, but he gets it to fall. And right back is Charlie Bell, number 23 from the near corner, who gets a three-pointer of his own to fall. And so far we've had 4 lead changes in this one. Fast-paced action here at Jerry Matthews Court for the opening contest of this tournament. Widener with it here. It's Reyes, who puts up a 3 from way downtown. Doesn't hit anything, but it's a good pass as Schlattler's able to get the ball out to Kane, and it's a turnover for Stockton. Crawford looking to push the issue, but decides better of it and slows things down. That's Bell from the. That's Turner from the near, or Harper from the near corner. Gets it off to Crawford, who doesn't get the shot to go. Battle for it. Be a jump ball. Possession arrow going towards Widener. Logan McKee checking in for Stockton. The 6'5" sophomore from Glens Mills, PA. Had 8 rebounds in the last game. He's averaging over 6 rebounds a game. Widener getting the ball off quick. That's number 10 with it, who puts it up and doesn't get it to fall. That's Bright, who can't get the rebound, or can't get the layup to go. Stockton with it. Crawford thought about it, kicks it back to Bell. Bell from the far corner doesn't get it to fall. Widener with the defensive rebound. They're pressing the issue here. It's Bright. Bright puts the brakes on, gets it to Reyes. Reyes kicks it out to number 20. That's Dodson. Dodson, the 6'3" junior from York, PA. Gets it over to number 1, Sagich. Hits a little fadeaway. Sagich from Ocean City, 6'4" sophomore. Sagich coming into this one, averaging 13.6 points per game. Almost 6 rebounds per game. He's the guy, one of the guys here on this Widener offense that could really get things going. Rebound there by Bryson, 6'3" freshman from Philadelphia. Reyes kicks it out. We're rolling here. Bright puts up the three-pointer a little deep there, and Harper's able to pull down the rebound. Harper's on the move. Nice dish to Crawford. Crawford goes up. Didn't like what he saw. Gets it off to Harper, and Harper puts up a nice reverse layup. Gets that one to go. Stockton in front of this one, 10-9 in the early going here. It's 22 Bryson with it. Gets it over to number 10. It's Bright. Bright trying to call something, get the offense set up here. That's Reyes from the near corner, off the front of the rim, off the top of the rim, and the refs will call that one out of bounds. Some subs coming in here. Number 4 for Widener, that's Masunge, 6'5" freshman from Cheltenham, PA. And number 13 checking in for Widener, that's Argy, Jacob Argy, 6'4" senior from Bowie, Maryland. McKee with it now. Jamir Payute checking in for Stockton. Payute, the big 6'7", big man down low, making his presence felt early, backing down and putting it up with the right hand, gets it to fall. Lead climbs to 3 here for Stockton. Bright with it. Bright driving the lane. Nice fake there. He puts the brakes on, doesn't get it to fall. Stockton able to pull down the rebound. Stockton's on the move. It's Payute again. Nice dish out to Eric Campbell. Near corner, off the front of the rim, doesn't go. Payute gets the rebound, can't get it to fall. And Stockton's going to reset here after an offensive rebound. It's Andrew Crawford with it. Nice spin move, up and under. Dishes it off. Devin Johnson on the floor. Logan McKee now. McKee looking to get that three-point shot going here. Nice 3 for McKee. If you were watching McKee like I was in pregame warm-ups, he was hitting those threes, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a little coming-out party for Logan McKee here tonight. We're going to take a quick break here. We got 13:54 left in the first half. Stockton leads this one 15-9. We'll be right back when live action returns from Jerry Matthews Court. We're back here at Jerry Matthews Court, Stockton University, the opening game of the Stockton Classic. Logan McKee coming into this one only shooting 13% from three-point land, so he's got to feel good to get that first three-pointer to fall for him. This is Bright with it. He's guarded by Crawford. Gets it over to number 13. That's Arye. That's Bryson. Spin move, kicks it out. Arye with it. Puts the brakes on, kicks it back out to number 4. That's Masong, who doesn't get anything. And Eric Campbell's running the court here now for Stockton. Ooh, nice play there by Campbell. Goes up with the left. He's fouled hard. He'll go to the line for 2.
Widener personal foul number 22, TJ Bryson, his first, team's first.
TJ Bryson, the freshman, called for the foul. Campbell goes to the line. Campbell on the year, 71% free throw shooter. Hits the first. Checking in the game for Stockton, freshman from Pensgrove, Alex Fessel. Campbell hits them both. That's number 5, Matt Johnson, checking in for Widener.
Personal foul number 10, Eric Campbell. That's
Campbell gets called for the foul. On the floor for Stockton, Devin Johnson, Logan McKee, Justin Harper, Alex Fessel, and Jamir Payut. For Widener, you got Matt Johnson. Number 13, Jacob Arye. TJ Bryson. Number 20, Ethan Dodson. And number 22, I'm sorry, where are we at? Number 4, Masong.
Replacing Devin Johnson.
Charlie Bell checking back in for Stockton. Stockton leads this one 17-9 here. About 13 minutes left in the first half. Fessel finds Payut underneath. A lot of traffic down there. Bryson's able to come up with the steal. Loses the handle on it, regains it, kicks it out to number 20, gets it back to himself here. It's Bryson with it. Arye, and that's Johnson. Johnson driving with the left, looking for something to do with it. Gets it off to Bryson. Bryson puts up the 2, misses badly there, and Payut able to secure the rebound for Stockton. Stockton on the move. Stockton coming to this one with they're averaging 43 rebounds a game, which is first in the NJAC conference. Their plus-minus percentage rebounds, they're usually +3 in the rebound category against their opponents. So one thing they have been doing very well in this in the early goings of this year is rebounding. Again, they're coming in with a 5-5 record. They're 3-2 overall in the conference, which sits 5th best in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. Payut skies for that rebound, gets it over to Harper. Harper with it. Tough defense there by the freshman Bryson. Gets it over to Bell. Bell misses bad. Dodson with the rebound and gets it to Johnson. Masong with it. Masong goes up with the right, doesn't get it to fall, and Harper injured on the back end here. Stockton playing with 4 until Harper gets back down there. Bell says, that's not a problem. I'll put it up, and we'll get the 2 anyway. Tavon Gaither checking back in. McKee coming off. Harper's going to stay in. Looked like Harper took an elbow to the face. 21-9, Stockton leads this one. 11:21 left here in the first half. I am your commentator for the weekend, Andrew Daly. Thank you for joining us from Jerry Matthews Court here at the heart of Stockton University. Stockton versus Widener now. Christopher Newport versus Rowan later. And then we'll have another set of great matchups coming at you tomorrow. Stockton will play Christopher Newport tomorrow at 4 o'clock, followed by Widener and Rowan, which is always a highly contested matchup. That'll take place at 4. I'm sorry, so Stockton and Christopher Newport at 2, Rowan and Widener at 4 tomorrow. Full timeout here on the court at Jerry Matthews Court. We'll take one with them. We'll be back when live action returns here from Stockton University. Back here at Stockton University. Ospreys lead this one 21-9, early going here against Widener. Harper with it. Finds Gaither down low. Give and go. Harper flies and skies and doesn't get it to go. Fouled along the way, flying through the air like an acrobat.
Widener personal fouls on number 11, Dylan Schlatter, his first, team second.
Schlatter called for the foul, his first of the night. Schlatter from right down the road in Absecon. I count at least 4 guys on this Widener roster from the Jersey Shore area. Harper gets both of them to go. He usually does with a nice 74% free throw percentage. Schlatter with it. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson would drive with the right. Nice up and under there by number 1. Sagic getting it done with the left hand. Bell with the finger roll, puts it up.
Charlie Bell
gets that one to fall. Bell coming off of a career high night against Albright where he had 15 points. Back on December 30th. Johnson with it. Kicks it over to Sagic. Sagic puts it up off the front of the rim. Matt Johnson, nice defense or offensive rebound. Doesn't get the shot to fall though, and Tavon Gaither comes out, loses possession, and Johnson goes up and under. It's a lot of out of control play, it seems like, here going for Widener. Harper with it. He'll take the shot from the front corner. He bangs it. That's a three-pointer for Harper. And Harper has 12 points here in the first 11 minutes of the game. Widener inbounds. It's Johnson with it. Gets it over to number 3. That's Reyes who's back in. Reyes with 5 points here in the early night. And Stockton pressing a little bit. Heads up play by number 10. That's Bright who throws it off the Stockton player. It'll maintain Widener possession. Johnson checks out of the game, and Number 7, Jaden Lawrence, checking in for the first time tonight. 6'3" freshman from Wilmington, Delaware. Lawrence. It's Bright with it. Back to Reyes. Out to Ari. Doesn't get it to go. Quick move here for Harper. Harper goes up with the right, gets it to go, and Harper really can't be stopped right now. The 6'3" junior from Wildwood Catholic. 14 points already in this matchup. Ray is with it, directing traffic for Widener. Widener's got to find a way to stop this Stockton offensive rush. Gets down low. It's Bright who kicks it out to number 7. That's Lawrence who puts it up for 3 from the near corner. Doesn't get it to fall. Foul along the way. That's going to be Fessel called for the foul.
Stockton personal foul, number 5. Alex Fessel is first. Team serve.
It's Ari at the line. He's shooting 81.5% from the free throw line so far this year. He gets that one to go and ends the scoring drought for Widener. Ari hits them both. Bell is wide open. He thought about passing it, but he decides to take the shot and hits that three-pointer. And between Harper and Bell, we got most of your scoring there for Stockton. Is Harper's got 14 and Bell's got 12 early on the ledger here from Jerry Matthews' court. Stockton well in control of this one, up by 20. It's Bright who takes the shot and off the heel of the rim and doesn't get that one to go. It's Tavon Gaither with it, kicks it out to McKee. McKee near corner, off the front of the rim, doesn't get it to fall. Ball goes off of a Widener player and it'll stay Stockton possession. Nice crowd filing in here at Jerry Matthews' court. Like I said, a lot of South Jersey flavor here tonight. A lot of players from the tri-state area and everybody making the trip up to beautiful Stockton University campus to take in this great college basketball matchup. And that's McKee, who's 2 for 3 now from three-point land. Much needed for Logan McKee. As Stockton gets into the heart of their schedule here, they're going to need McKee at his best. Good defensive board there for Bell. Bell gets it over to Harper. Harper dribbling his way out of traffic, puts up a reverse finger roll layup with the right hand, and Justin Harper just cannot miss tonight. He's got 16 for the Ospreys, leading all scoring early on. Harper 6 for 8 from the field. 2 for 2 from three-point land. 3 rebounds, 16 points. And we still got more than half the game to play. Bryson inbounds here for Widener. That's number 3. Ray is with it. With 0, Drew Harvey. Harvey from Hainesport, New Jersey. 2 on the shot clock. Harvey puts up a prayer, hits the front of the rim. Action will continue. McKee with the rebound. He's looking for something to go with it. Gets it down low to Payute. Payute back to McKee. McKee will put it up for 3, and he gets it to go. And Logan McKee is feeling it so far tonight. His 3rd three-pointer of the night. He's got 9 on the evening. Crawford called for the foul there for Stockton. Looks like TJ Bryson a little slow to get up, but he's up under his own power, able to shake it off. Widener with the inbound. Almost a 5-second violation, but they're able to get it off just in time, and they missed the shot. Crawford with it for Stockton, pushing the issue. He gets it out to McKee. McKee puts it up again, and why not? He's got 4 so far here tonight, and he's slowly creeping that three-point percentage from 13% to wherever he wants it to be tonight. By the end of the night, I guess we'll see, but Logan McKee, this is what we're used to seeing out of him, the three-point shooter for Stockton. Payute secures the defensive board. That's Harper with it from the far corner. Misses short. Doesn't get it to fall. Harper hasn't been one to miss very much here tonight, so kind of a rarity for him. It's Harvey with it. It's Bryson with it. Bryson gets it back to Lawrence. Lawrence back to Bryson. Nice move there, but not able to finish. Kicks it to number 4. Masong doesn't fall. Stockton is just collecting the defensive board and kind of just throwing the ball all over the place right now. I'm sure Coach Bittner wants these guys to slow down the issue a little bit and run their style of offense. Harper misses that one. Pull up there for 7. That's Lawrence. Lawrence able to get it to go for 3. Bring a little bit of something, a little bit of life to the bench of Widener. Coach Bittner, like I said, didn't like what he was seeing. He's going to call timeout and get his guys back under control, and we'll take one with him. We'll be here when live action returns from Jerry Matthews Court. Stockton leads this one 44-16.
The previous St. Lawrence basket, rule of 3 on the court is a 2-point basket.
So the officials go to video replay and determine that the shot from Lawrence was a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer. 5:14 left here in the first half. Stockton leads this one 44-15. Immediately following this game, well, maybe not immediately, maybe 25 or 20 minutes afterwards, we got Christopher Newport taking on Rowan University in the nightcap of our Stockton Classic matchup here tonight. And then we'll be back tomorrow with 2 more contests. We'll have Stockton taking on Christopher Newport at 2 p.m., followed by an old rivalry, Widener taking on Rowan at 4 p.m. Great weekend of college basketball on tap for you, live from here from Stockton University. Wishing everybody a safe and happy new year. McKee at the free throw line. He drops that one. Shooting 70% on the year is Logan McKee. McKee's got his 13th point and his 14th. That's Lawrence with it for Widener, calling out the offense. He gets it to freshman Bryson, who gets it over to Harvey. Harvey puts the brakes on. He kicks it out to number 4, Masong, who's able to get it to go for 3. Nice shot there from the 6'5 freshman from Cheltenham. Masong comes into this one averaging 6 points per game. Devin Johnson over to McKee, goes through his hands, not able to save it. Well, he does, but it goes into the hands of a Widener player, and That ultimately goes in the hands of Andrew Crawford, who goes into the hands of Jameer Payute. And a nice block there from number 21, Connor Shoemaker. Not many people can get up and make that block on Jameer Payute being 6'7", but Shoemaker is 6'7" himself. And he denies Payute that dunk. It's Lawrence from the near corner for three, in and out, doesn't get it to fall. Nice board secured by Harper. Harper on the move with it, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to McKee, who's got the hot hand, kicks it over to Devin Johnson. Johnson for three, McKee with the assist. Johnson coming into this game after having 13 points last time out against Albright. It's Bryson with it. Masson. Lawrence. Lawrence gets it to Harvey. Harvey down the Shoemaker. The big man goes up, trying to draw the contact, not able to do so. Doesn't get the shot to fall. McKee secures another rebound here for Stockton. McKee for three from the corner. Doesn't get that one to go. And Bryson on the rebound. Widener's on the move. Freshman TJ Bryson kicks it out to Harvey. Gets the pump fake. Payute leaves his feet off the front of the rim. Doesn't get it to fall. Harper's going to slow down the action and give me a break, as this was pretty fast paced here for the last couple minutes. 2:55 left in this one in the first half. Stockton leads 49-18. It's Harper with it. Lawrence on the defense. Andrew Crawford back to Harper, puts up the three shot, gets that one to go. Harper's 19th point of the night. Justin Harper having himself a day. He paced all scorers last game out with 21 points and 13 rebounds. Well on his way to secure that this game. Bryson with it. Over to Lawrence. Ball got tipped there by McKee, and he's going to get called for the foul. Logan McKee trying to plead his case, but heard a little wrist action up here myself. So fifth foul of the day for Stockton. Lawrence at the line here. Only his fourth free throw of the year. 33% on the year. Lawrence doesn't get the second one to go. Gaither secures the rebound. Crawford with it, long lead pass to Bell. 2:10 left in the first half here. Gets it to Harper, over to Crawford. Tavon Gaither puts the brakes on, throws up the shot and doesn't get it to fall. Referee calls a foul on the floor.
Personal foul number 15, Jeremy Hinton, his first, team fourth.
Jeremy Hanton called for that foul. Hanton's first action of the game, 6'4" freshman from Bristow, Virginia. Devin Johnson hits one from underneath. His fifth point of the night. Harper with an assist. It's Harvey with the dribble for Widener. Gets it to number 24, Kieran Webb for Widener. Widener exploring all the players that they brought here, it seems like, on this trip. A lot of first-year guys getting action here tonight for Widener so far. Webb, 6'2" freshman from Bronxville, New York. Harper with it now. Gets it over to Bell, who gets it to Gaither, kicks it to Fessel. Down low to Gaither, puts up a highly contested shot, doesn't get it to fall, but he's able to get his own board. Devin Johnson down in traffic, and they're going to get called a jump ball there. Stockton's got the arrow, ball stay with the Ospreys. A lot of faces on the floor here for Widener. We got Harvey, number 15, Hanton. 4 is Masson. 7, Lawrence. and 24 is Webb. Foul called again on Widener. Looks like it's going to be on number 24, Kieran Webb.
His first. Team's fifth. Justin Harper shooting 2 for Stockton.
Harper sinks the first. Again, Harper coming into this one, 74% free throw shooter. Last game out for Harper, 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. So he was lighting up the stat sheet against Albright, lighting up the stat sheet here tonight. Got himself 6 rebounds already and 21 points. Widener with it. There's 30 seconds left here in the first half. Stockton leads 56-21. Kieran Webb with the ball now. Hanton setting the pick. 5 on the shot clock, and there's a turnover. Stockton running with it. It's Bell. Bell's going to go coast to coast, lay it up with the left, doesn't fall, and a foul called here. And Bell's going to go to the line for 2.
Personal fouls number 24, Kieran Webb. His second.
Webb called for his second foul pretty quickly there.
Charlie Bell to the line for Stockton, shooting 2.
Bell misses the first. And he hits the second. Crawford, Fessel, Johnson, Harper, and Gaither on the floor for Stockton. 7 seconds left here in the first half. It's Lawrence with it. Now Hanton. Hanton puts up the shot, and it's tipped. Lawrence picks up the rebound, and he gets that to go right as the time expires. Looks like that one will count. Lawrence hits that one right as time expires. We're heading to halftime here. Stockton in control of this one, 57-23 over Widener. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in a few moments, and we'll go over some halftime stats and bring you second half action live from Jerry Matthews Court here at Stockton University.
What the fuck is he doing?
Basically confirmed at the end of the first half, 7 score was Stockton 57, Widener 23.
Steve, what's going on? How you doing?
About a minute left here to play to the start of the second half. Stockton leads this one 57-23 over the Widener Pride. Looking at a couple of halftime stats here from first half of action. Leading the way for Widener's Reyes with 5 points, Lawrence with 5 points, Sagich with 4, Mussong with 3, Bright with 2, R.E. with 2, and Hanton with 2 for Stockton. Leading the way, 21 points, Mr. Justin Harper. 14 points. Nice day for McKee. Logan McKee's got 14 points and 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Charlie Bell, he's got 13 points. Remember, he set his career high this past the last game out on the 30th with 15, so he's on his way to surpassing a career high. Devin Johnson with 5, Eric Campbell with 2, and Jamir Payut with 2. Payut's also got 5 boards. Gaither's got 4 boards. McKee with 4, Harper with 6. Again, 57-23. Live from Jerry Matthews Court at Stockton, leading the way over Widener. First game of the Stockton Classic. Right after this one, we have Christopher Newport taking on Rowan. Christopher Newport coming in with an 11-3 record. Really tough squad from down there in Virginia. Rowan having a little bit of a down year so far with 2-8 record. We got that one coming up. Tomorrow, 2009 team from Stockton will be here and be recognized. That great 2009 team that went 30-3 and went to the national title game. Wound up ultimately losing the national title game, but a great run for that 2009 team led by Hall of Fame coach Jerry Matthews. Those guys will be in attendance. A lot of players here already in attendance tonight. I'm sure they'll be going out having a good time with a little reunion, and be good to see that team again tomorrow. Stockton will take on Christopher Newport at 2 o'clock tomorrow, followed by a rivalry matchup of Rowan against Widener at 4 p.m. tomorrow. We will have all the action live here on the Stockton University Sports Network. I'll be on the call for all the games, bringing you all the action. As always, I'm Andrew Daly, play-by-play color commentator for Stockton University men and women's action. Stockton women's are in action today, actually down in Virginia, ironically enough, and we'll bring you some stats from that game coming up. It's Devin Johnson dropping a 3-pointer to start off the second half. Devin Johnson coming off of a game at Albright where they won in overtime, had 13 points to his name. It's Lawrence, he kicks it out over to number 4, Mussong. Number 12 on the court for Widener as well, Keith G. 5'10" junior from Philadelphia. Widener using everybody today. They use a lot of players off their bench. Crawford with it here for Stockton, kicks it to Devin Johnson. Gets in a little bit of trouble. Crawford kicks it over to Fessel. Fessel puts up the 3-pointer off the back of the rim, doesn't get it to fall. Mentioned the Stockton women's in action today. They tipped off at 3 o'clock. They're down in Virginia playing Virginia Wesleyan today, and then they'll take on Christopher Newport in their own right tomorrow. At halftime, Virginia Wesleyan leading that one against the Stockton women 32-22. Coach Jefferson and the women's basketball team off to a 6-4 start this season. They'll be back here in live action on January 7th to take on Rutgers Camden here at Jerry Matthews Court. Battle down low for the rebound, and foul's going to be called. Looks like the foul's going to be called on Stockton.
Stockton personal fouls, number 12.
Crawford called for the foul here.
That's his third. Team's third.
G with the inbound. Gets it over to Bryson. Bryson, the freshman. Nice shot there. TJ Bryson, the freshman from Philadelphia, PA. Fessel with it now for Stockton. Gets it over to Gaither. Out to Bell, who puts up the three from the almost at the mid-court logo and doesn't get it to go. A little short on that one. And checking back in here for Stockton will be Campbell and Justin Harper. Harper's got 21 points on the day so far.
Eric Campbell in the line for Stockton.
Harper checking in and tying his shoe. Coach Bittner giving him a piece of his mind, saying, you were just on the bench. You could have had your shoes tied and ready to go on the bench, but he waits for the floor. And we're about to be underway here. Fessel with it for Stockton. Back to Harper. Harper fouled along the way. Looking forward here for Stockton. They got Widener today, obviously. Very formidable opponent, Christopher Newport, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. That's going to be a very tough matchup. Christopher Newport, a very strong team. And then you look forward, you get back into NJAC play on January 7th against Rutgers Camden. That'll be a 7:30 tip. And then on the 10th, they go to Montclair State. And then on the 14th, they welcome back those guys from down the Atlantic City Expressway, Rowan, back at Jerry Matthews Court. 4 out of Stockton's next 5 games are here at home. I'll be on the call for all of them. Coach Bittner trying to get his guys in mid-season form, and that's a good start there by Jamir Payute, throwing it down with 2 hands. The big man for the Ospreys getting it done in the paint. Harper with it. Down to Fessel. Fessel finds Campbell, who puts on the brakes and takes a ride to the lane there. And Bryson, the freshman, not able to come up with the defense there, and Campbell just puts one in there. Number 21 with it, that's Shoemaker. Gets his own 2 points to fall. Shoemaker is 6'7" freshman from Kennett Square, PA. Payute kicks over to McKee. McKee's having himself a nice day. Hits the right-handed runner. And this is the Logan McKee that we're used to seeing dating back to last year, because he's got 16 points on the day. Lawrence with it for Widener. Stockton leads this one 69-29. Drive to the basket. G doesn't get it to fall. Fessel, no look pass over to McKee. Harper, oh, they're going to call over him back here.
Over back violation, turn over to Widener. Harvey, Hampton, and Webb in for Widener.
Number 24, Kieran Webb back into the game for Widener. Hampton into the game for Widener. And Harvey back into the game for Widener. Joins Lawrence and Bryson. Bryson's played most of the game. If Lawrence with it near corner, puts up a three-pointer, doesn't go off the front of the rim. McKee able to secure another rebound. Logan McKee gets it over to Harper. Harper, one-handed pass down low to Payute. Kicks it out to Fessel. behind the back, kicks it to McKee. Highly contested by Bryson. Nice play there by the young freshman, forcing the jump ball. Stays with Stockton here. McKee to Fessel near corner. Thought about it, didn't like it. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes to McKee down low, cross-court pass, and they run out of time. And it didn't look like anybody knew, including myself, that the shot clock was about to run out. Ball goes to Widener. Stockton leads by 40. Bryson with it. Over to Harvey. Down low to Hanton. Kicks it back out to Harvey, who puts it up for three. Doesn't get it to fall. Fessel with the rebound for Stockton. And the Ospreys are on the move here. Harper cross court to McKee. McKee down low to Payton. McKee drives to the lane. He's fouled along the way. He'll go to the line for two.
Personal foul in 24 year Webb, his third. Team score.
Coming up here for Widener. They got this one today, obviously. They got Rowan tomorrow at 4 p.m. right here at Stockton University, and then making the trip out to Reading on January 7th. They'll take on Alvernia in their first conference matchup of the year. Ironically enough, they're 2-8 on the 2-7 on the season. Widener is, but they haven't had any conference matchups yet. It'll be all conference play here, starting on the 7th for Widener. They take on Alvernia, and then they'll host Messiah back on home turf on January 10th. Stockton with it here. It's 71-31. 14 minutes left to play here in the second half. Hanton with it for Widener. He goes up strong, and he's fouled along the way. He'll go to the line. Widener, like I said, not afraid to play a lot of athletes down there, and everybody's getting some time. Coach Caradio, 20th season at the helm for the Pride. Wants to see what he has moving forward, and as they get into the heart of conference play coming up soon, he wants to make sure that he knows who he's got on his bench and who's going to be willing to play when times get tough, because quite frankly, that's what you're looking for in a game like this where you're down by 40 points. As a coach, you want to see who's going to battle and who's going to keep fighting all the way to the very end. Widener pressing the issue a little bit here on defense as Stockton tries to break the press. It's Harper for three. Justin Harper just having himself a day, dropping his 25th point of the night. A man that can't miss right now, Mr. Harper, 25 in this one. Bryson with it. Hanton sets the pick. Nice step back there for Bryson. Bryson gets it to go for two. Bryson, mechanical engineering major, building himself a nice little resume here in this one. He's got his 4th point of the game here tonight. Stockton with it. It's Bell. Bell drives up with the right, up and over. Charlie Bell tying his career high 15 points. Lawrence with it, thought about it. He'll get called for the walk as he took too many steps. Checking into the game for Stockton for the first time, number 34, Riley Powell, the 6'7" freshman from Wildwood Catholic. There's a timeout on the court. We'll take one with them live here from Jerry Matthews Court. We'll be back when live action returns. Back here at the Stockton University Sports Center, Jerry Matthews Court. Bell with it, going coast to coast. Finger roll, right hand gets it to go. Bell with his 17th point and a new career high for him. Stockton leads 78-34 over Widener. Cold day here in Galloway. Nice and warm in here. A lot of great action coming up this weekend as the Stockton Classic kind of gets rejuvenated and revitalized with these 4 teams here. Stockton, Rowan, Widener, and Christopher Newport. Eric Campbell goes strong to the hole, doesn't get it to fall, and fouled along the way. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Bryson called for the foul, his 3rd of the day.
Eric Campbell at the line for Stockton.
I think Bryson's been on the court most of the game for Widener. First-year player out of Penn Charter. Hand to Webb. Harvey on the court, as is Masung. And it looks like Shoemaker. Webb with it, baseline. Throws it out of bounds. Stockton with the inbound, it's Campbell. Over to Crawford. 11:50 left in this one, and after this we'll have about a 20-25 minute intermission and bring you our nightcap for the evening. Christopher Newport against Rowan. This is Hanton with it. Gets the easiest layup he'll probably ever score. Gets that one to go for him. We're back at it tomorrow at 2 p.m. Stockton versus Christopher Newport and Widener versus Rowan. Christopher Newport, a very formidable foe, coming in with an 11-3 record. They'll be interesting to watch. They got guys down low, they got guys up high. They can do pretty much anything they want. And we'll get a look at them here following this one here tonight. Foul called on Crawford for the reach.
Personal foul number 12, Andrew Crawford, his 4th.
Checking into the game for the first time for Stockton is freshman guard Anthony Trombetta from Middle Township, Cape May Courthouse. Trombetta, over the holiday break, had himself a career high against John Carroll back on December 29th. First action so far here tonight. Trombetta, long lead pass to Bell, who's going to take the 3 from the near corner. Doesn't get that one to go, and that'll go out of bounds. 10:34 left in this one. Stockton leads 82-39. Masung with it, guarded by Campbell. Gets it over to Webb. Highly contested there by Stockton. Trombetta on the floor, able to get the ball to Campbell, and Bell's got it. Bell puts up the reverse, doesn't get it to go, off 3 rims, and it bounces out. Harvey secures the rebound for Widener, and they're on the move. It's Hanton, pickpocketed by Crawford. Crawford goes up for 2, gets it to fall, and for Crawford, that is his 23rd steal of the season. 23 steals for Andrew Crawford, and he finishes with the easy layup. Masung with it, puts up the 2 for Widener, doesn't get it to fall. Nice rebound there for Shoemaker. The big man down there getting the board, gets fouled along the way. He'll go to the line, shooting 2.
Stockton personal fouls number 10. Eric
Connor
Campbell.
Shoemaker, the first-year player out of Kennett Square, PA, standing 6'7" tall at the line.
Team 6. Connor Schumacher at the line for Widener to shoot another. Logan McKee, Alex Hustle return for Stockton.
Schumacher, 50% shooter from the free throw line on the year. Gets that one to go. Nice crowd on hand here so far for this one. Again, we have a lot of South Jersey players in this tournament, obviously for Stockton and Rowan, but South Jersey well represented in the Widener roster as well, and even a couple guys from Christopher Newport. Trombetta with it. That's Powell. Nice dish from Crawford. Powell goes up and he's able to get his first points of the night. Riley Powell, the 6'7" freshman from Wildwood Catholic, getting his name in the box score as he's able to drop that one for 2. Here's Harvey with it. Nice move there. Gets it to Masung. Foul called away from the play, and it'll stay with Widener.
Personal fouls number 5. Alex Fessel.
Fessel called for the foul. Schumacher going back to the line.
Connor Schumacher at the line, shoot 1 and 1.
Gets the first one to go. Who'll get to shoot another? Schumacher hits them both, and he's got 5 on the night. Logan McKee in there to Fessel. Logan McKee having himself a nice game with his 18 points so far today. Riley Powell down low, goes up for the jam and doesn't get it to fall. And
Offensive basket interference.
they're going to call offensive interference
Jameer Paynes
on
in the
Powell,
line
and
for Stockton, replacing
Widener's
Andrew
going to go.
Crawford.
Payute back in the game. Timeout on the floor here. We'll take one with them. We'll be live. We'll be back live when action returns here at Jerry Matthews Court, Stockton University. We'll be right back.
Full timeout taken by the Pride.
It's G with it. He gets it over to Bryson. Harvey puts up the three-pointer and the foul. Harvey dropping the 3 here, and he'll go to the line for trying to complete the 4-point play. Drew Harvey, the first-year guard from Cinnaminson High School, another South Jersey product. Nice shot there. Harvey unable to complete the 4-point play, but gets that nice 3-pointer nonetheless. Logan McKee with it, a little too high for Fessel, and it'll be a turnover here for Stockton. 86-45, Stockton leads Widener in this one. Both teams will be in action tomorrow. Stockton against Christopher Newport. Widener will take on Rowan at 4 p.m. Stockton will honor the 2009 team tomorrow. The great 2009 team led by legendary head coach Jerry Matthews went 30-3 on that year, ultimately going to the national title for Division III and losing in the national title game to a very formidable Washington University team from St. Louis. Jamir Payute with it. Fessel finds McKee cutting underneath. McKee with a nice backdoor cut, able to get it go with his left hand, and McKee in here with his season-high 20th point.
Great point basket by T.J. Bryson.
T.J. Bryson hitting a three from the far corner, and the freshman has been very impressive here so far today. Payute with it, gets it down low to Powell. Powell tries to put it up, doesn't get it to go, and Harvey able to secure the rebound there and gets it to Bryson. Nice no-look pass out there, far corner for Bryson, and Masung unable to get it to go, and now Powell's going to be called for the foul on Schumacher, and he'll go back to the line for 2.
Stockton personal foul number 34, Riley Powell, his first, team's 9th.
Schumacher hits the first one.
Schumacher at the line to shoot another. Colin Raymond in the lineup replacing McKee.
Schumacher gets a friendly roll off the front of the rim, hits them both. Checking into the game for Stockton, number 55, 6'1" senior from Toms River South, Colin Raymond. Both teams able to get a lot of players on the floor today, especially with a back-to-back game. Fessel with it here. Directing traffic for the Ospreys. He puts the brakes on and gets it down low to Payute. Payute over Masung, gets it to go, and Jamir Payute drops his 6th point of the day for Stockton. That's number 12, G with it for Widener. Gets it out to Bryson. Bryson driving the lane, nice reverse, doesn't get it to fall. There's a foul called on the floor. It looks like Trombetta will be called for the foul.
Stockton personal foul number 15, and Trombetta his first, 2 over the limits.
Schumacher making a living so far here today at this free throw line. Gets that one to go.
Shoot another for Widener.
Misses that one. Schumacher 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Tied for the lead in scoring for Widener here. It's Raymond for 3, misses bad. Trombetta with the offensive board underneath, throws it up and gets fouled along the way. He'll go to the line for 2. Trombetta, again, career high 10 points for him. Back on the 29th against John Carroll.
Team 6.
Looking to get his first points here tonight. Gets the first one to fall. Gets them both to go. Trombetta's got 2 on the day. It's G with it for Widener. Over to Bryson to Masung. Schumacher pickpocketed there by Trombetta. Tries to save it, but unable to do so. G with the little floater gets it to fall, and Stockton's ahead in this one, 92-53, but Widener not going away quietly, and that's what we talked about a little bit earlier. You know, Coach Carrillo wants to see who's going to play until the very end here. Trombetta puts up a ill-advised three, doesn't get it to go, and Riley Powell there to get the rebound, misses a couple shots, finally fouled along the way, and Powell go to the free throw line for 2.
Widener personal fouls, number 21, Connor Schumacher.
Schumacher called for the foul.
Team 7.
Powell misses the first off the front rim.
Jeremy Henry returns to the line for Widener, replacing Drew Harvey.
Hanton back in for Widener. Harvey will take a seat. 5:12 left in this one. Stockton leads 93-53. G with it, guarded by Fessel. Now it's Hanton. Bryson for 3, and he gets it to go, and TJ Bryson having himself a nice little day here, now leading scorer on the day for Widener, his 10th point of the night. Payute for 3, he'll take the rare one, and he'll get it to count.
3-point basket by Jameer Payute.
Doesn't matter how they go in for the big man, but they go in. That one goes in off the back of the glass, still counts in the box score for 3 points. Widener still playing pressing defense. Raymond with it. Payute, 10 on the shot clock. Riley Powell goes up, and he's fouled. He'll go back to the line. Schumacher called for his second foul.
Personal fouls, number 21, Connor Schumacher. His second. Team's 8th.
In and out for the first one for Powell. Makes that one. Checking in on the women's score. They're down in Virginia. With 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Virginia Wesleyan leads the Stockton women's basketball team 56-38. Virginia Wesleyan, very tough opponent. Doesn't get any easier for Stockton tomorrow night as they take on Christopher Newport down in Virginia. The ladies do. Payute on the cut, puts it up, doesn't get it to fall, but Powell there to clean it up. Riley Powell with an offensive rebound and a putback, getting Stockton closer to that century mark. A little confusion on the court. Whistle blew, but nobody really knows whose ball it is. Schumacher will inbound for Widener. 3:20 left in this one. Stockton 99, Widener 58. But the guys who are in for Widener are playing tough. And as a coach, that's all you can ask for.
Stockton personal foul number 15, Anthony Trombetta.
Trombetta called for the foul. Team's at the limit.
Jeremy Hanton at the line for Widener.
Hanton will go to the line for Widener. Gets that one to go. Short on that one. Raymond with the rebound. Fessel with it. Kicks it to Payute. Payute going to be called out of bounds. It'll go to Widener's possession, and That's G with it. G steps back, shoots it long 2, gets it to, oh, they're going to call it a 3. I thought his foot was on the line, but they're going to call it a 3, and G sinks it nonetheless. Trombetta with it here for Stockton. Cross court to Fessel. Stockton looking for the 100th point. Raymond takes the 3. Doesn't go, but he's fouled along the way.
Widener personal fouls on the 24th, Jared Webb. His fourth.
Webb called for the foul, his 4th. Stockton looked like it could score 100 points back-to-back games as they put up 102 on the 30th against Albright. Only 2 games so far this year that they've scored 100 points. Coming into this game, Stockton averaging 77.6 points per game, which is 4th best in the NJAC conference. Hanton hits his free throws. I'm sorry. Raymond hits his free throws, all 3 of them. And it's 102 to 62. Stockton leads. G with it. 2:15 left here in this one. Schumacher to Webb, kicks it out to Hanton, who's going to put up a 3-pointer. Doesn't get it to fall. Powell secures the rebound, and it's Trombetta on the move. Trombetta passes to Raymond. Back to Payute. 12 on the shot clock. Payute running right hand, doesn't get it to fall. Raymond trying to put back, doesn't work. Widener on the move. It's G over to Bryson. Bryson running the court, puts it up. Highly contested shot, doesn't get it to fall. Schumacher cleans up the mess, and he puts it back for 2. Schumacher with his 12th point of the game. Minute 20 left in this one. Fessel with it. Stockton not in any rush. Raymond to Payute. Payute with the fall away. Gets it to go. His 11th point of the day.
Last minute to play. Regulation, last minute.
Payute's got 11 and 6 rebounds. Harper paced all scorers with 25 points for Stockton. Logan McKee had himself a nice day with 20 points and 7 rebounds. Charlie Bell had a career-high 17 points and 2 rebounds. Payute with 11 and 6. Campbell with 8. Johnson with 8. Powell with 6. As it looks like time is going to wind down in this one. There's about a second difference between shot clock and play clock. TJ Bryson still playing defense here for Widener, as Stockton's going to try and run the clock out here. These 2 teams will be back in action tomorrow. Stockton at 2 o'clock against Christopher Newport. Widener at 4 o'clock against Rowan. Stockton will move to 6-5 on the season, while Widener will drop to 2-8. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we got Christopher Newport taking on Rowan. As for this one, it's in the books, and Stockton takes a big one home, and we'll be back in action tomorrow. We'll be back with you here in about 25 minutes as we get ready for Christopher Newport taking on Rowan for everybody here at Stockton University Athletics Department, Stockton University Sports Network. I'm Andrew Daly, live from Jerry Matthews Court. We'll talk to you in about 30 minutes here.
Stockton Classic, be Christopher Newport University versus Rowan University.